आईफोन 14 सीरीज को लॉन्च कर दिया है। देर रात हुए इवेंट में कंपनी ने एप्पल की 3 वॉचेस, 4 नए आईफोन और एयरपॉड्स प्रो 2 को लॉन्च किया। एप्पल के सीईओ टिम कुक के भाषण के साथ इवेंट की शुरुआत हुई। एप्पल के नए उत्पादों को लेकर ज्यादा जानकारी दे रही है हमारी सहयोगी रक्षा।
We did see the new Apple Watch Series 8. It now has a temperature sensor and can take wrist temperature for improved health tracking, especially for women, because it can now track women's cycles, also notify cycle deviation, as well as estimate your ovulation dates. There's also a crash detector. So God forbid, if you are in a high impact car crash, then it will detect it as well as immediately send your SOS contacts or your emergency contacts a notification that unfortunately the user has met with an accident. There's also international roaming in the new Apple Watch Series 8, as well as low power mode, which will, while it will continue to enable your fitness tracking and your fall detection, it will double your battery life from 18 hours to now 36 hours. The Apple Watch Series 8 is available for $399 GPS version and a $499 cellular version. There's also a new Apple Watch SE. Now what that is doing is it's almost like the end of Apple Watch Series 3 now, because it is 30% larger than Series 3 and 20% faster than the previous SE generation Apple Watches. That one starts at $249 and will actually be available from September 16th itself. There's also a new Apple Watch Ultra, which has been created for the adventurous, as Apple itself mentioned. It's designed with exploration, adventure and endurance in mind, which will have up to 60 hours of battery life. It is mostly for athletes, swimmers, marathon runners, and it has advanced GPS. So if you're going to far out places for a hike or a trek, then don't worry, this Apple Watch Ultra will keep your track. It's also, it has the capability of turning into a dive computer with improved, facilities for swimmers, twice the water depth distance of previous Apple Watches. This Apple Watch Ultra starts at a whopping $799. Now, there are also new AirPods Pro 2. Now with it has two key features. One is this, that there's personalized spatial audio, and it has the H2 chip, which will help enable up to twice the amount of noise cancellation as was available in the AirPods thus far. Now, very interestingly, of course, there are new iPhones on the market. I will start with iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro. What are the features? Well, it is still using the A15 Bionic chip, the same processor as has been used in Apple 13. It has all-day battery life. The screen size is 6.1 and 6.7 inches, and it has Super Retina XDR display. Now, there is going to be no more physical SIM tray, only eSIMs in these products, iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro, especially in the US and Canada models. There's also improved satellite SOS for off-grid emergencies, again only to be rolled out for US and Canada models, but soon with improved tech will also come to other countries. Amazing camera. What do we know about the camera of the iPhone 14? Better image stabilization, improved low light photography. There's a 49% improvement in low light photography actually, and there's a new 12 megapixel main camera with the true depth effect, as well as autofocus on the front camera, so better selfies for all of us. There is a brighter true tone torch also available with this model, and there is a new action mode for better video stabilization that supports Dolby Vision HDR. So this is actually what other photographers and videographers use a gimbal for, but the iPhone 14 is promising very good video stabilization. The iPhone 14 actually is launching at the same price as iPhone 13. The launch price, it's available at $799 from September 16, and iPhone 14 Plus will be available at $899 from October 7. If I have to give you the Indian prices, then iPhone 14 price in India would be 79,900 and the iPhone 14 Plus price in India would be 89,900. There's also iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max. The main feature, it has the fastest mobile chip ever, which is A16 Bionic. It now also has that pill-shaped cutout. You know, a lot of users did not like the notch, so the notch is out. There's a pill-shaped cutout to give all important information at the top of your screen. There's also going to be an always-on display, which will keep moving and changing, but there will be an always-on display in the Pro and Pro Max. There's these models actually have twice as bright screen as the earlier iPhones, and it's called the peak HDR brightness. There's going to be 48 megapixel camera and dramatic improvement in low light photography. There's a new ultra wide camera lens that these Pro models will be having, as well as 2x improvement in telephoto lenses. There is also a cinematic mode now which will support 4K resolution. This is by far the most powerful Pro camera system on an Apple phone, or rather on any smartphone till date.